Hey. Hi. Hold on. Wait, music. Is that? Can you hear that? Wait, no, you can't. Hold on. Ah, yes. Sipping my water. Hey, guys. I wonder how many of you have already seen Cherry Pop. Thank you. Oh my god. Let me know if my mic is okay, by the way, because last time, last stream, my plosives were so bad because I didn't have my pop filter on properly, which is really embarrassing, but, anyways. So, every no, what do you mean? Listen, I'm very indecisive, sometimes I just like using different PNGs, okay? Hehe. La 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 la. Hi, hello everyone. How many of you guys have already seen Cherry Pop? I don't really care if you haven't. Oh, hold on, this is not right. You're supposed to be up here. There you go. Dude, okay. I don't even want to talk about how long the MV took me. Because, okay. So the fun thing about Cherry Pop is that Deco gave like the, hold on, let me see if I can pull it up, because I want to pull it up. I need to talk about this. I don't know why. I had the urge, right? I needed to like talk about it to someone. I'm just so proud of you finishing. Thank you so much. It took so long. Yeah, I did do the MV. Okay, let me pull this up here. Will it open? Okay, there we go. So as you can see, right? Deco gave the project file, the After Effects project file for Cherry Pop. He also gave the lyric video, which is how like a bunch of people just kind of toss in their own art to make their video. I I actually had to install After Effects in Japanese, so that I could get some of the effects to work because I'm lazy. Even though it probably would have saved me more time to just not do that. So anyway, the project file, which is this, it made but the thing is, right, about the project file, it only gave me, like, it only had up to the end of the first chorus. So up to, yeah, honto, that was it. That was where, like, that was where the distribution ended, which is fair because it in the readme it was like this is for like studying the effects, la 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 la, and I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. It's gonna be so easy to copy the second verse, right? Anyways, okay, so let's run it through. Actually, you know what, no, screw this. I don't care how many of you guys haven't seen it yet. You probably, I mean, I literally just uploaded it, so, but I'm gonna, let's watch Cherry Pop, because I need to soak in my hard work again. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Guys, I spent so long, I was on After Effects for 15 hours yesterday. 15 hours, like, consecutively, just working on it. I have screenshot proof. I know it says I'm on AE right now. I promise I'm not. Well, aside from this, but like, you know, 15 hours consecutively just trying to edit this MV. Anyways, why is it on 140p? Anyways, Cherry Pop. Oh yeah, and Mira did the mix for me because I was like, because Mira, my friend Mira, I posted like, I'm gonna cover this song, and then they replied to me on Twitter like, let me mix it, and I was like, well, okay. And apparently they owed me a mix. I genuinely forgot about that, but apparently they owed me a mix, so I was like, okay, you can mix this. Oh right, and I also downloaded like the English subs from the original video because like I wanted to add it to mine to change it, because I'll talk about it later. But oh god. Surprisingly, right? Recording was the easiest part of this. Oh my god, Miru! Speaking of, guess who's in my YouTube chat? Miru! Thank you for the mix, Miru. It's so good. Miru's here. Yeah, no. Like, Writing and recording was so easy. It was literally just everything aside from that.
Let me hanging up, psycho, psycho, beginning me.
Thankfully, I didn't have to recreate this part. I think I would have cried. Oh yeah, the art also took a lot of time. The art in MV took really long.
Cherry, 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 cherry. So everything is so easy peasy for me when you're up and ready, baby, 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 baby.
But for real though.
Oh god, I'll talk about this next part later. Oh Jesus.
What I want to be is a cherry on top. Whereas I might as well disappear with a bump. So tell me, sensei, what loving is really about.
This part was fun though. Like, even though I had to do the second verses all by myself, it was really fun. Oh my god, I should also run you guys through the harmonies. Oh, that'd be so fun.
My fault, right? Better clip the act. Purity sounds bad. Not my fault. It's never my fault. No name broke for love. I'm never gonna have. Magic day.
Honestly, I wish... Dude, Japanese composition and English composition is like so inherently different. I'm like, I had to cut a bit of corners. But it's fine. Yeah, I just slapped that on. Okay, now I can talk about things. So, as you all saw, this part here, right? So this part was given to me like in composition. This composition was like given as is. So thankfully it was really easy for me to change the text for this. Thank you, Jiko. Yeah, I've been working on the cover for a while. But it took a while because I wanted to do the MV because look, she's so cute. Look at her. She's adorable. Hold on, let me go pull up the folder. Oh god, I don't want to dox myself. Hold on, let me pull her up. She's so cute, guys. Look at her. Oh my god. She's so silly looking. The art took not as long as I thought it would, which is a big surprise, but I really enjoyed it. Anyways, sorry, I'm like, I keep getting so sidetracked. But this was really easy for me to change because all I had to do, right, was where is it? Where are the lyrics? All I had to hold on, I gotta hop through the pre-comps. There we go. Hopping through the pre-comps is so like there's so many pre-comps, but so because this was given to me like as is, it was really easy for me to go in and change the lyric here. However, oops, what did I do? Oh no, hold on. Hey, what the hold on. Okay, there we go. But for the second part, I didn't have that in composition, and I was not about to recreate this myself. So this is literally just like the original, because in the MP4 version, it's literally just a lyric video with like some alpha layer so that you can like put in your art. So as you can see, it's not my lyrics here. This is just the original lyric here because I genuinely, if I tried to recreate this myself, I would genuinely take a million years. So this is the original lyric up until that's it. I think that's the only part in the song where I didn't get to edit the lyric, which is fine. I can bear with it because I have the subtitles. I don't think a lot of people would really like look too closely into the lyrics here. Maybe I should do a talking about cherry pop mix stream. That'd be so fun. Oh my god, cherry pop, guys, cherry pop. This was really just this was really fun to do. Ducky, ducky. Let me. Yeah, okay. It was real. I think the most difficult part about lyrics are so smooth. Thank you. I think the hardest part about doing certain parts of the lyrics was just trying to make it work in, not trying to make it work like as in the visual, right? Trying to make it align well with the rest of the video. Let me turn the cute music back on because there we go. Because like this, it's a little bit awkward in English because if I pull up the original cherry pop, is it linked properly? Yeah. If I pull up the original cherry pop, I'm gonna just mute it so that it doesn't like get too stimulating. It fits really well. It fits really nicely because in the Japanese characters are like, you know, brah. But for like nan, I had to stretch the words and kind of make it quite. It looks a bit awkward in my opinion, right? Because I'm not an animator. I like typesetting, but I'm not experienced in typesetting when it comes to animation. So when I had to like think about how to do like this here, and oh god, maigo, oh my goodness, literally just corners were cut. Decisions were made, corners were cut. Probably not the best decision I could have made creatively, but deadass, my only goal was to get it as close as I could to the original. My ego, mind I know, my ego. I was like, the words are close enough. At the very least, like, the audio sound of it will work. Should not be good enough? Yeah, that pretty much. Oh god, this too. Where is it? Honnei ni narenai man. It's a grand total of 2 characters, right? 2 characters, honnei. But because of, sorry, I have to keep clicking through my tabs. I'm just gonna put that there. Yeah. But because honnei, Mr. Never, you can't do the same thing in English, so I had to just split the words into half. We just, a lot of the things, but aside from that, like most decisions were quite instinctual, like this. Where is it? Here? Yeah, mendokusete hanarada. It was really easy to just, you know, yeah, I'll just recreate that normally. Oops. What did I? There were a few like effects that I had to skimp out on, so I think, hold on, let me see. Let me check here. Oh, never mind, actually, that one was fine. But I think later on I did skimp out on a few effects because I just could not be bothered. This was fun though. Saiko, because in the original it is just Saiko. I don't know why, but I really like the way that this text moves here. It's really cute, like ding ding. But god, Saiko. It was really easy here. It was just a lot of like trying to make it look nice and fit in with the, you know, how it's originally laid out. It was a lot of resizing, a lot of taking liberties with how I space things out. With Deco, with the original MV, a lot of the individual hiragana like pop up. Like in a lot of text animation, the original hiragana pops up like this, but because I'm lazy and inexperienced, I just decided to make the whole words pop up. It saves me time. I know there's probably a way to do it normally, but I couldn't be bothered. So I just, you know, made the words pop up and I was like, that's good enough. This was fun to edit. I don't know, I actually left this part to like the near end. The yatte yareru ka! Because I was like, god, I don't know how I'm gonna lay that out in English. but I did a few drafts like on paper, like I wrote stuff down on paper. But I drew a little rectangle on paper and like wrote down the words and like tried to figure out how I could place them, and eventually I came up with something I like, and I was like, yeah, this is good. What font? I used 3 different fonts in this video. I used Coiny Regular, Cooper Black, and what is the other one called? I'm gonna have to check. Hold on. Oh, not here. Cooper Black, Coiny Regular, and I don't remember what it's called. Rager or something? Rager, Script 1 Rager Heavy. I use like 3 different fonts. Even though I think Cherry Pop they only use 1 font, but I got really into it and I wanted to use 3 different fonts because I couldn't find one that I thought that I really liked for the entire song, so I was like, I'm just gonna use 3 different ones. Like, those were the 3 that I like initially scouted for the role of the one font in the song. But as I kept on editing, I was like, I'm just gonna mix and match them because I think it looks nice with the mix and match. I think in nitpicking with the editing, it looks nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it took me a while. I hope it looks nice. AMS someone keeps on one layer, but when I'm using MSC, yeah, I know that the stuff with like offsetting the animation that you can do, but again, I was lazy. I wanted to save time. But for the parts where it's like this, like wow, it was really fun to just like match the effects. A lot of the time, what I had to do was, so imagine there's the original lyric shape here. A lot of the times, they would have like the actual like transformation keyframes here, so all I really had to do was just like copy them like as much as I can, just go through the keyframes, copy the timing, copy the animation curve, and it was really nice. It was really fun to do. I think it's good for sanity's sake that you cut corners not visible. I'm just like, nah, I appreciate the yapping. Oh, okay. No, really? So, in the original lyric, I write it out fully as really, like R-E-A-L-L-Y. Like, I write the full word because, you know, that's how I translated it. That's, like, you know, that's how I translated it. That's how I wanted it to, like, be, like, in the video as well. But because of the space, because Majide is 3 characters, a grand total of 3 characters. Majide. Look at how I don't know. I probably could have gotten away with it if I wrote but really. Sorry, no really, like on 2 separate lines. But I don't know, I thought that shortening it would do it better because I guess because the stylization of the original English lyrics, which I don't really like the stylization of the original English lyrics, but I thought that shortening like my translation at least to little slang bits like this, and also for Love Me, originally it was LOVE, but because of the spacing I was like, let's shorten it down to LUV, so I ended up changing it to be written as LUV in the actual like translation as well. Hey, look, you don't understand the OG English lyrics. Yeah. I think it was looking at the original English lyrics that really made me want to translate the song and like make it a little comprehensible. I don't know how well I did because I'm a fiend when it comes to trying to match syllables, so I'm like, my interpretation of the song was like, the singer is like, chastising like, some guy that they're interested in, or just some guy who... Sorry, I wanted to drink water. My interpretation of it is the singer's chastising just some guy that, like, you know, is probably either a hopeless romantic or is like a player, either one. Someone that like, someone that just kind of has a lot of relationship, that kind of thing. that was my interpretation, so I tried to convey that in what I wrote. I think you nailed it quite well. Thank you. I had to rewatch the original several times to figure out the meaning. Yeah, the Didi's DDing getting you high was really not a good creative choice if they wanted to make it comprehensible to to non-Japanese speakers. I didn't really reference the English translation. A lot of it was me translating the Japanese phrases myself and then writing what I understood into English. Oh, this part was fun. Ah, Kiwishi, thank you for the subscription. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Ah. Deco out here making us do riddles. Yeah, pretty much, dude. I just, god damn. Subbies. Thank you so much for the sub. It means so much to me, genuinely. Thank you so much. But had a free sub, Soena. Oh really? That's cool. Thank you so much. thank you for giving it to me. Suki. Oh my god. Okay. I was initially like really torn on how to do the chorus bits because, as you can see, it's vertical. And as you know with English, a lot of the time it doesn't work vertically. But I actually had my friend May, I shouted him out in my description because he's really cool and he's the reason why I managed to get a start on and finish the MV. He suggested to just write the words vertically like that, and I was like, yeah, that's the best I can do. I'm kind of really glad that I chose the words lovey-dovey because it made it really easy to do this. Oh, oops. It made it really easy to do like the Suki matchup. It looks whimsy and fits. Oh, thank you. I know we Oon. Hi Oon. Welcome to stream. Hello. Fitting the text in here was also really cute. Hold on. If you couldn't tell, I actually used different fonts for lovey-dovey and highway feeling because let me go to the lyric. If I did it in don't do that. If I did it in the same font as this, which was what's it called? Coiny. Hello? Oh, I didn't. Oh, are you kidding me? I have to search for my font? Are you joking? Hold on. Coiny. There. As you can see, it doesn't really look, I don't know. I feel like it's not shapy enough, you know, but with Rager Heavy, it had like, the V had a slight curve and also the L has a slight curve, and I thought it was a lot more shapy. I thought it fit a lot more with the composition than if I was to just stick with the same font here. But I kept it here because I like Coiny. It's a cute font. I am a font fiend. I used to typeset for a Scanlation group. I don't anymore because I got busy, but they taught me a few things about typesetting and I was like, let's see how much I can carry over with MV editing. God, this translation. Oh my god. Okay. For the chorus, I actually left these lines. Dogemi ga kawaizo, doremi ga kawaizo. I left those to the very end because I was like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to fit that into this space. This has so many letters. This is so like nice and neat and perfect. But this, oh. I had, like, again, I had to cut corners because for the sake of like my sanity and actually keeping, like, actually making sure that I finished the cover. Kind of our typesetting genius. Oh, thank you, Tiger. I'm diagnosing you with autism. Hey, at least someone will. Font fiend, that's me, bro. Listen. I love like going out in public or like just looking at things and like looking at fonts and being like, I know that font. I recognize that font. It's it's a very fun thing to do. Let me look at my So, okay, I'm just gonna do it here because it's a lot easier to see clearer. As you can see, there's a difference in kind of how much I could fit into the into the frame. I don't know. I just, it's probably not like like again, the average person probably won't care. I'm sure that no one actually really cares here, but I'm just like, ah, it's not one-on-one. Oh, this effect was fun to do. It's actually a lot. It looks easy, but what has to be done right is I had to, so I animated the normal word, and then I had to like cut the word at where the color was, and then make that cut this color. Does that make sense? That's what they did. So I know that I'm not doing something stupid because that's what the project file gave me. That's what the project file told me to do. Production quality and is so good. You see, so thank you. I spent 15 hours yesterday finishing it. That's why I'm talking about it now, so that my 15 hours of work doesn't go to waste. And more. I mean, okay, yesterday alone was 15 hours, but I spent like a good couple of days working on this MV. So, you know, did insane font autism when I got my first school computer. I love fonts. Font autism? That's a wonderful thing to have. I'm so happy for you. Your one was critic. That's who I am, baby. It'd be really cool. That line looks like a cherry, kinda. I wish I could. Hi, I hope you're having a nice day. Thank you. I hope you're having a nice day. I hope every single one of you is having a nice day. Yeah, that's all. Nice cover. Thank you. Fontism. Yeah. Font autism. Oh, right. For this, I actually use a different font from... So this originally, the Chetty baby, these parts were originally in Koini. In case you guys have already forgotten, let me just switch the font to Koini. Oh, let me... What? These were originally Koini. But then when I started doing these lines, I decided I put these in Cooper because I was like, let's see how it looks. It was more concise, it fit better with the in the space. And then I decided to just make the entire thing I just made it all Cooper. Insulting your memories. No, I don't mean to. It's just that because I like fonts. I've literally stared at these fonts for hours on end. I don't know. I'm just talking about them right now. I love the cover. Thank you. After Effects is scary. I talked about this earlier. It's why I had to ask one of my friends to hey, can you walk me through a little bit of After Effects so that I can actually finish this cover? And he did, and he was very nice about it. This is all, yeah, I don't really have to talk about this much. This is all pretty normal. I want to get into making MVs, but my brain shuts off when I look at editing programs. Yeah, it depends on the kind of MV you want to make. Something like Cherry Pop is easy in terms of composition until a certain part, and tricky in terms of typesetting, I guess, depending on your skill level. I'm not very skilled, so I had to make do with a lot of stuff. Let's move on. Ducky. Oh, okay. This part here, when the speech bubbles, when there's more speech bubbles. Let me pull this down so you guys can see a bit better. There you go. This part with a lot of speech bubbles. Okay. So as you can see, the amount of speech bubbles. So there's 4 here. But here, there's 8. The fun thing about that is that these are also different shapes, as you can see. What I had to do was essentially, let me just go into, so these are all pre-comps. Like each speech bubble is its own pre-comp, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so each speech bubble is its own pre-comp. Don't worry about this one, like the fact there are only 3. There's more in the back. Yeah, these also were separated into back and front layers, which is nice. I quite like that. So I basically, for some of them, I had to make whole new compositions, because if you see, the first RIP, the first RIP is shaped like this, but the second RIP is shaped, is shaped like this. So what I had to do was go into the original RIP. No, actually, I had to duplicate it, but not duplicate it in here. I had to duplicate it in here, because if I duplicated it in here, it would just be in the composition. But if I duplicated it here, then this would be like duplicating the pre-comp in the project. So if I edited a pre-comp that was duplicated in here, it would affect every single one. But if I duplicated the one here, it would only affect like the one I duplicated, which is what I wanted. I thankfully remembered that. Sorry. Sorry, I know it's quite confusing. Tiger Deal, I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. How long have you been using AE for? Like a week, I think, collectively. A pre-comp is basically like, see how this is its own item? This is basically a pre-comp. It's just like one item in a composition, which is the entire, this is the entire thing. So this is a render comp. So like this is the full composition, but the little things in here are pre-comps, which is just smaller compositions made of smaller elements, so that I can edit them in the full composition. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I'm really bad at explaining things, I realize, yet I wanted to explain my process with Cherry Pop. Whatever. But yeah, so what I had to do was, so this is the original, hold on. This is the original text bubble here, the sideways looking one. What I had to do, right? Sorry, it's in Japanese. As you can see, there are 3 groups. What I had to do was duplicate this item twice so that I could have this original one here. And in both of these new, like, speech bubbles, I had to go in, delete... Okay. So, group 2 is, like, it says group 2 here. Group 2 is like the back is like the actual shape. Group 1 is the outline of the shape. So in all of these, I realized that group 2 was the actual bubble, and group 1 in these groups were like the little tail. So what I had to do for all of these, like for each speech bubble that I wanted to edit the tail of, I had to go in, duplicate them twice, delete group delete the groups that I wanted to delete so that I could have just the tail, as you can see here, which I have just the tail here, and then have just the bubble. Is that fucking Japanese After Effects? Yeah. 1 week is crazy, you scare me. Okay, to be fair, a lot of this, like, literally half the song was just given to me. I just had to, like, turn it into English. That's all. The rest I did by myself, but a lot of it was also just copy pasting and using the original as a reference. If you look at these 4 tracks here are the original like lyric video, because I got lazy and I wanted to reference it. As a child, I yearned for the animation trenches. I never did. I don't know why I did. I'm regretting it. But anyway, so yeah, I figured out how to separate the bubble and the tail of the bubble, which was great. So it let me like edit a bunch of shit so I can just do shit like that. So that was easy. No, it wasn't easy. What am I saying? Okay, no, it was easy, but it was really, really tedious, which I found out is a lot of things in After Effects. Yeah, that yeah. Oh my god. Okay, hey, fun fact, this is from the original video. So if I go here, right, this, I couldn't figure out how to do this effect, the stretching line here, because if you see, there's a little line that stretches at Tokini Sensei. There's a little line that stretches out, and I didn't know how to do that by myself. So what I did was put in the original MV, and I made a mask layer on the, where is it? Is it here? Is this the one? No, it was the other one. What I did was go to the original MV, make a mask layer, and basically mask the like original lyrics here, so that I didn't have to do this effect myself. I just basically visually got rid of the words in here so that only this effect would appear. And it took me a while to figure out how to do it, but I managed to do it, and now it looks like this. Because originally I didn't have the effect here, because I was like, I'm just gonna skimp out, I'm just gonna like leave it. Oh, good night, Kiwishi! Have a good rest of your night. Like, I didn't have this effect here, and I was like, I'm just not gonna like add it in. And then I was like, wait a minute, but I could mask it. I could mask the original video so I could have this effect. Oops. So I could have this original effect. And I did. And I did it for oh, this I actually, so fun fact about this effect. I actually took a screen, no, I rendered a still frame of this, like in full, in the original, it was just black screen. I rendered it. I used the magic wand effect in a different program to cut out just this. And so if I go to my files, I just have a cutout of this. So I could edit it, like as is, because I was lazy again. Even though there are probably easier ways to do this, but I was like, I don't care. The boil effect was pretty easy to figure out, thankfully. I just had to look up like how to do the boil effect in After Effects. But yeah, so that was taken by like a really elaborate screenshot. This speech bubble as well, I have it right here. I took a screenshot of the original MV. Okay, yeah, the speech bubble was different from the little irk sound, because I took a screenshot from I took a screenshot and then I traced, like, I made a shape in a different program so I could, you know, and I did the same thing for 1, 2, and 3 other speech bubbles. So basically, yeah, I literally just screenshotted and then just traced over them in a program where I could make shapes. Which was probably not the easiest thing to do, but it was the easiest thing that I knew how to do. So I was like, I'm just gonna save myself the time and effort and just do what I know how to do. Oh, this part was fun. At first I was like, oh no, how am I supposed to recreate this heart? And then I remembered at the very beginning of the song, there's a heart. And I looked into the pre-comp. Oh, that's not. And then I looked into the pre-comp. I actually took it out. The heart was separate. It's this thing right here. So I was like, oh, thank goodness. So I just copied the heart object and just slapped it in here. Just changed the color, just slapped it in. And I did this. Oh right. Hold on. I'm not done about this part. I'm not done about this part. Oh my god. Dude, Deco's translators are so confusing. Yeah. What is DD's? Yeah. Okay, a lot of people are saying that it's daredemo daisuki, as in like when you oshi someone, so like when you have a favorite in like a piece of media or in a like idol group, that person is like your favorite, right? I think daredemo daisuki is meant to refer to like people who don't have a favorite, or people who like oshi every single like person in that piece of media, every single person in that group, I think. which is what they're making fun of in the song. Where is it? Not here. Ah, you! Okay. Oh, this broken heart. What I had to do was kind of similar to the sensei line. I had the original heart object, and then I had to draw on a mask. So I had to trace just around this part of the heart, and then had to do that twice. I inverted one of the masks, so then the other side would show up, and then I animated it to split. Believe it or not, making the masks was the hardest part of this. It was easy to figure out. I knew what I had to do, but just drawing them, because I'm not used to like the pen tool. I don't know how to control it as well as I probably could. But that's a thing that I did. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It looks close enough to the original that I'm like, oh yeah, that was kind of worth it. I need to make food. Do I still have a bit of time? What do you mean? You can make food. I'm gonna be yapping for a hot second. Oh, this. Okay. So, okay. Hi, Jima. So, I need you guys to look at this. So, if you look here. Oops. You know what? Yeah. So, if you look here, there's a lot of effects going on there. Just to get that, like, punch-out effect of the dokaite. What I did was, because of how... Damn it. Hold on. Damn it! I'm just gonna wait till it gets there. Oh, what the... So, these lines here, at the back here, I could not be asked. I did two of the, like, the two stars that appear, like, behind the words, and then I was like, I'm not doing this. So what I did was just use those two. I used those two stars for the first two frames. I copied the one star, gave it an outline because I saw that's what was done in the original, and then for this here, I did the same thing I did with the sensei line, where I just like masked the original lyrics out so that only this part appeared. Oh, I was really happy that this actually like looks smooth enough that I'm like, oh yeah, I couldn't tell that, I wouldn't be able to tell that anything was wrong because it looks smooth enough. As long as it looks smooth enough, I can work it. Oh god. Okay, time to talk about this again. I don't know why I'm saying again. So for this line, atashi wa oji-sama wo, you see this little thing here, that this little like thing with the star that's going around in an orbit? Yeah, I was not about to learn how to do that. I'm a lazy shit. So what I did was just pick the hearts again and just make them appear, because I was like, it's pretty much the same thing, right? Like, I just need a cute effect there to make it work. And so that's what I did. Honestly, the second like verses, I was just delaying them because I didn't know how to tackle it, but I think once I started, it was kind of easy to get into the flow of it and like just keep going. Oh, I'm late. It's okay, Alex. The VOD will be up because yeah, I'm a lazy shit. Also remade the entire MV. I didn't remake the entire thing, okay? They're like, this part here, I didn't remake this. I just like keep this in because I was not about to remake this. I like the hand though, hold on. It's really low quality, but I really like, hold on, let me put this here. I like this hand a lot. I like drawing hands, they're really fun to draw. This cherry was insane, by the way. The rendering on the cherry was insane. Oh yeah, I also made a really cute, I thought this was really cute to make, to put in the beginning, because I don't want to do the I don't want to do the logo. So I was like, let's make a cute little like credit graphic, because I didn't know where else to fit in the credits, so I was like, let's put them in the beginning with the rest of the song, and I quite like how it turned out. Let me see. Oh, okay. This part here. This So for the speech bubbles, I did the same thing. Oh, right. I actually did another, there was another case of me masking out things here. If you see these 2 layers here, that's where these little things come from. Because I didn't want to recreate this. I just had to mask out the speech bubbles and my life would be easy. But I actually had to, where is it? What I had to do, right? So this is what happened. This is like what I see when I mask a layer. So what I had to do was, for one frame, the mask here, like the mask was drawn here, and then I had to like on another keyframe, like on the different frame, I had to put the mask here because I didn't really want to I didn't really want to duplicate the thing, make another mask. I was like, I'm just gonna move the one I already have here, and it worked. And I was quite happy with myself, even though it's probably a really amateur thing to do. Gotta go catch a meeting. Oh my gosh, have fun at your meeting. Little thing singing the song is an old hidden lore. Eh? I don't know what that means, but anyways. I was really scared about doing this part here. The falling thing. Initially, I actually just... Initially, right? I had left this entire part here like as Japanese, just because I was like, I can't do that. And then I was like, no, you know what? I'm gonna try and do that. So I tried and did it, and I was like, oh, I just have to make this. Hold on, not that. I just have to make this 3D. So this is 3D. This is a 3D layer, so I can edit it in 3D. So I could edit it to just fall down like that. And then, like I said, with the masking, I could do it so easy. And I was like, oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. And I was pretty happy with myself for figuring it out by myself without like much external help, if any. Yeah. a lot of this is just me like explaining what I've done and being like, oh, I'm so happy I figured it out this way. But I really am, because genuinely this took so long. This entire MV took me so long. Oh, thankfully this entire second chorus is just copy pasted, except for these guys. These guys, again, easy but tedious. I basically just duplicated this, like the chorus bit, and just had to. So initially it's only this one. What I had to do was copy paste her, pull her up here, and change the image to this one. And then for this side, I didn't want to flip the speech bubbles. So what I did was grab, let me go to the original chorus here? No, here. The one on the, when Baby Baby is said, then this one appears on this side. So what I did was copy paste that and change the text to Cherry. But the thing is that the animation style for Cherry Cherry and Baby Baby is different. For Cherry Cherry, it goes cherry, like cherry, cherry, like cherry, and then it stays still on cherry. But for Baby Baby, it's baby, baby. It moves, the rotation, they rotate on every single like syllable. So I had to change that. It was kind of hell. It was kind of hell to like copy these and then move them, because something After Effects. But I do like how it turned out. I do think it's really cute how it turned out. So hold on, let me just show it. So you can see it's just boop boop. But then for Baby Baby, it's like bom 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 bom. I hope that made sense. But yeah, so that's what I had to do for that. God, let's go back here. I think that's all I have to say aside from, oh god. Okay. This ending part here. This ending part here was fun. Not really. It's a lot of copy pasting, as you can see. There was a lot of a lot of a lot of copy pasting. And oh god. Okay. This part, again, it was easy, as was most things I figured. But it was tedious because I had to copy paste. What I did basically, what I did was like have this part this section of the video, like at a lower opacity, like just underneath this, so I could copy the effect, like copy the visuals as they popped up. Just copied the bubbles as they popped up. And for this part, as you can see, that's quite a lot of layers. Let's count them together, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and then on the back layer, so that's 39 just on the front layer. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57 total layers for this entire effect here. So that was a lot of copy pasting and moving things around to make sure that they like match with the original. I also had to go in and duplicate some pre-comps to change the words here, because otherwise all these white bubbles would just be good night and Eva. So I had to like change it, go in, change these to RIP so that there's a bit more variety in the letters. Yeah. And that's the Cherry Pop MV. It was hell. I'd spent a lot of time on it. I kind of wish I documented like every single part of the process, but also that would have been hell. I probably would not have been able to like get it done as soon as I did, because After Effects demands quite a bit from my demands a bit from my hardware. So you know, hold on, let me drink water. But that was that. I want to talk about the harmonies. I guess not talk about the harmonies. I just want to show you guys the harmonies because I'm quite happy with them as well. Holy crap, the good, awesome, good job, good. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Beauty is pain. I've never felt that more than working on this MV. Genuine shit. I've never been so like, I don't know, I truly understood the pain of animators. Like, I think I told this to May, to the friend that helped me. I was like, he was like, now you know, like, I don't know. I was like, I'm never gonna like harp on animators ever again. Not that I did, but you know, I know even more so now the pain that they go through. I can drop you that capella, hold on. Oh right, I did ask for that. Hold on. Bum, 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 bum. But actually, hold on. Where's Reaper? There it is. Literally, I've not watched the MV, but it looks so cool. Oh, thank you. Oh, please watch the MV. Please watch the MV. It took a lot of work. 15 hours yesterday. That was just yesterday, and that was only doing the second verse, the second verses, and the final chorus. I spent a lot of time on this. Hold on. Let's. Let me move this here so I don't dox myself. Covers, Cherry Pop. There you go. Ooh, I don't care. Ignore all missing files. I'm gonna close After Effects. I think that'll be good. You don't have to save. Hello? You're gonna close, right? You better close. Oh. Oh man. You have a list of the future covers you're gonna do if it's a secret? Oops. I was meant to have a little work Excel sheet to kind of show. I don't talk about it much. I do have a Patreon, and one of the things on it is like, oh, you get access to like a weekly thing that I update for like my work and shit. I've been meaning to make that for so long, but I genuinely just don't have the time or energy to make it, even though I probably should at this point. And I will at some point. I'll make it, I promise. It's just, yeah, that's pretty much it. But no, I do have a long list of songs that I want to cover, and a lot of songs that are in the works of being covered, but I, I don't really have the time. Honestly, okay, let me just pause the music. I have more songs translated. Hold on, let me do this like in here. There we go. That's a much nicer thing. I have a lot of songs like written, like translated. I don't have a lot of songs sung because I live with my family, and so I don't want to bother them most of the time. And my mom does like presentation stuff on like over Zoom. So sometimes I have to be quiet. I do know when she does speak, but you know, oftentimes even though I should be used to it, I'm still kind of shy. I'm still kind of shy when it comes to singing at home, especially when I know my family's gonna hear. Bird Brain was when I was feeling really spontaneous and really brave about it. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys the harmonies that I did for. Oh wait, thank you, Miru. Thank you. Yes, I asked Miru for the acapella and karaoke files, which let me make a new project tab and let me project. I'm just gonna put this in here. Wait, I wanna listen to this. I really like turning my files into karaoke files and acapella files. So just like removing the mains, and then also removing the. It was really fun. Hold on. Oh, that is coming out the wrong end. Headphones? Can you guys hear that? Hold on. Oh, you can't. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me add an audio source. My bad, my bad. Me when I forget, me when I'm goofy. Audio output. Reaper. That's not what I meant. Hold on. Shoot. Application audio, that's what you are. Reaper. There we go. If I start this and you guys can't hear it, let me know, but you should be able to hear it if I just. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy that in my own time, but harmonies, I really like my harmony files, guys. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna let even gonna tumble because of the random noise thing. Is this the lower octave? It might be. This is the original harmony that Deco gave. So this is irrelevant. That's my lower octave. This is all tuned, by the way. This is guys, this is exclusive Tiger Jolteo content. My raw files. Well, not really raw. Not really raw, just my tuned times. I would never let you guys hear my my raw singing. Well, aside from when I'm streaming, but harmony is one. yeah, a harmony is just like when there's two notes. It's a line, it's a melody line that complements the main melody line. You know, it's a cherry on top, or else that's my lower octave. Embarrassing. What's that? That's the original. Where's my original? Oh, there it is. These are the extras, I think. Are they?
Cherry.
Yeah, okay, they are. Hold on. Let me mute a bunch of these tracks. I don't want to assault your ears. Oh! Whatever. I think, yeah, these are the timed ones, my bad. Yeah, these are the timed ones.
Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry cherry.
I was quite happy with that, like, coming up with that harmony. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Enjoy, hold on, let me pull up the jazz music again. Enjoy jazz music. I'll be right back. I hope you guys are enjoying the jazz music. Alright. Let's turn that down. Oh, is it? And okay. I don't really consider myself like a harmony master, but I do just genuinely really like the harmonies that I made. So there's like a
Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry cherry.
because the only I think there was only one harmony line in the original. It was it's the descending one. It's
Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry cherry.
that's the original harmony line. Which is really cute because it goes. So let me just oh, here.
Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry cherry.
It's really cute, but I was like, I can do more, so I added more.
Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry cherry.
So I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was I thought I was a genius for it.
Hi, we're feeling lovey-dovey. Golden love so lovey-dovey. How so very sweet, your sour cherry cherry. No, never been that easy peasy. Apathy ain't so easy peasy. Call me when you're ripe and ready, baby, baby.
Yeah. And,
All that I want to be.
oh right. Okay. Yeah. So
All that I want to be is a cherry on top, or else I might.
I was for the second verse originally. I didn't add any harmonies, but I was like, I want to add some. So taking inspiration from the fact that da da da. Oh fuck! How does it go? Hold on.
All that I want to be.
I wanted to make a shape essentially that was contrasting to that. So actually, oh right, I can just show you guys the freaking melody. Hold on, it might be here. Hold on, it's off time, so I'm not gonna play these Melodyne files. Oopsie. Hello. Thank you. So if I do that and then here, no, is it here? You.
Ask me right away. Not ask me.
Oh, you are okay. I'm a genius. Sorry. So as you can see, the melody, right, is mostly ascending, right? It's a mostly ascending melody, but I decided to be like, let's be funny and make the start to this harmony line descending. So now it sounds like this.
All that I want to be is a cherry on top.
And because the melody line also starts descending, when the harmony line starts descending, I just think it sounds pretty cool. Anyway, I was quite happy with how that turned out. There's also this one, which was just I just went up the third. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I just went up the third because funny. Love it is really about. I'm burning out, giving answer I just can't tell. That was fun. Cause you know, I could have just stuck with. But no, I wanna pizz out and spice it up. And then this entire part here. I don't know what I was going for when I made these harmonies, and this one here as well. I don't know. I just. I think I just wanted like a little, what's it called? Not a chord. Is it a chord harmony? I don't know. It's the one where like you stay on the one note and it's just like the root note or the chord. I just wanted that. Not love, just to throw it out, no more. Just to throw it out, no more. Can stand his dumb face. So to see another charming will come. Oh, great! I have to put these on. I was gonna put these harmonies on my Ko-Fi for free. Just for fun. I remembered why I wanted to talk about the harmonies now. Sorry, me when I get silly. Tiger, you sound so masked from far away, like when I was refreshing my audio from the road. I don't know how to feel about that. That makes me really happy, actually. Hold on. Oh yeah, I slid in a few growls here and there. Hold on, let me mute the main track. Just to throw it out. No more can stand his dumb face. But you see an open charming will come whisk me right away. I thought it was really funny if I just kept on switching between voices. I do that normally all the time anyway when I sing songs. I just thought it was funny to do, especially in a song like Cherry Pop where Miku's like, "Omae no suki wa suki janai, haichimau wa." You know? She's like that. Where's the feeling lovey-dovey, cool and love so lovey-dovey. Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry. No, never. Where is it? There's another harmony line that I did. Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry. Oh, right here. Okay. You probably can't hear it much in the actual mix, but I have two, well, technically three, but two harmony lines here that I made. So let me find it. It's on 8 and 9. Okay. So how this one goes, right, is I don't want you. I want you. Are you? Not my fault, it's never my fault, right? Alone and broke for love, I'm never gonna have. God, I'm so freaking done. But really? I'm feeling lovey-dovey. Oh right, I didn't. Oh right, I only. Okay, yeah, I copy pasted a bunch of stuff. So actually, look at the mess that is the chorus. Holy shit. Hello, go to the beginning. Hello. Beginning, please. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. I don't know how to show this because these aren't timed, so it's gonna sound really ugly. You know what? I'm gonna bear it with it. Okay, let me run that through. So, how this harmony stuff works. I don't know why I'm saying it as if you guys don't know what harmonies are. You obviously do. Don't do that. Hum 4. No, hum 3, hum. Stop. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Okay. So I had a bunch of harmonies here. Let me turn off the mains for fun. No. Where is it? So as you get, my voice is pretty thin, but whatever. So the harmony I did here was I don't know why. Cherry. Where is it? The main is shaped like this. This is what the main is shaped like. And I was like, let's be funny. And just because this is the highest note. I think it's in the main. Yeah, this is the highest note here. So I was like, let's finish. Let's go up and ascend and then go down. Sound like Maserati Outlaws of the Sun of Side, really? Tiger Joel to watermark, love when you do it. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. It's really fun to growl and do like sound, like to dip my voice like this in the cuter songs, because I do like to sing songs in the original octave, but sometimes I struggle. But when I don't struggle, you know, it's pretty cool. Is this original? I don't know. Wait, what's that? Are you? Where is it?
Easy peasy, at the end so easy peasy. Burns and needles piercing through me, baby, baby. Hi, we're feeling love. Burns and needles piercing through me, baby, baby.
I think that's the,
Burns and needles piercing through me, baby, baby.
I think that's the original.
Burns and needles piercing through me, baby, baby.
There we go. That's the one. It just sounds like.
Burns and needles piercing through me, baby, baby.
I thought it was pretty simple. Like when I was making it, I was like, oh, this is a pretty easy harmony to do.
Burns and needles piercing through me, baby.
Yeah, that's the original. And then this is an extra one that I made.
Burns and needles piercing through me, baby, baby.
Just to kind of have that. I don't know. I thought it'd be. Because I struggle with high notes, right? I'm an alto. I can't sing high notes very well. So I was like, I'm just gonna add as many like high harmonies to the song so that I can like kind of fake it till I make it. Maybe get to make my high notes sound more full. Oh, right, and
Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry cherry.
this was a direct harmony underneath this one.
Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry cherry.
And then where's
Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry cherry.
that's not it.
Don't let me get lonely, not my cherry cherry.
Where is it?
Don't let me get
I think
lonely.
that was it actually. Yeah, it was or no wait. Okay, yeah, my two harmonies are or you can imagine how I struggled singing those. My octave harmonies were a freaking lifesaver. Oh god.
And that easy peasy, apathy ain't so easy peasy.
That was original. I added something else. I forgot what. Where is it? Oh yeah, here.
That easy peasy, apathy ain't.
Da 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 da.
That easy peasy, apathy ain't so easy.
I think if I put,
That easy peasy, apathy ain't so easy peasy. Burns and needles.
I don't know. I thought it would sound good. It's I don't know. With harmonies, a lot of the time, it is really just kind of looking like going through it and feeling like where you think harmonies should be added. A lot of like, you know, a lot of things. It's a wide variety of things. Ugh. Let's see. That's all I really have to talk about cherry pop. What is the ominous jazz? That's my background music. That's my background music. What? I like jazz. Jazz is nice. It just occurred to me that I sing the same line multiple times. Yeah, I quite frequently have to sing the same line multiple times. It's the most annoying when it's octave harmonies, but somehow it's also the easiest because with octave harmonies, when it comes to tuning them, it's really easy to just tune to the same line. But with the harmonies, I kind of have to match what I've set up for myself. Let me turn these off because I want to hear them. Not off. I mean, yeah, octaves are the annoying ones. It also is kind of annoying when it comes to timing them, but that's just me because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to timing. So as you can see, I try to get the lines as like close together as I can. Usually as exact as I can. Actually, hold on. I want to listen to the acapella because Mira sent me the acapella and I really want to listen to it. Let's turn down the jazz again. No more jazz. Just Tiger acapella.
Why doki doki, say love we love me. Zuki Zuki, R.I.P. forever, good night. Why doki doki, say love we love me. Zuki Zuki, R.I.P. forever, good night. All that I want to be is the cherry on top, or else I might as well disappear with a pop. Guess I'm a pain in the neck, no one picks up the phone. Too much to handle, so I'm all alone. Why go? Lost in my mind and now my ego is losing its steam. Mr. Never ready for something more, left me hanging up. Psycho, you couldn't mean me. That pretty face of yours is all I believe. No more dirty lies. Not my fault, it's never my fault, right? Alone and broke for love, I'm never gonna have. God, I'm so freaking done.
The reverb is so good. Wait, the reverb is so good.
I'm never gonna have. God, I'm so freaking done.
That is such a good reverb. Oh my god. Because it's like it's audible in the mix, but getting to hear like the actual reverb, it's so nice.
It's never my fault, right? Alone and broke for love, I'm never gonna have. God, I'm so freaking done. Or really high, my feeling lovey-dovey, cold and love so lovey-dovey. Don't let me get lonely now, my cherry.
Oh, hi, Jax.
Never been that easy peasy, apathy ain't so easy peasy. Thorns and needles piercing through me, baby. High, my feeling lovey-dovey, cold and love so lovey-dovey. How so very sweet, you sour cherry. No, never been that easy peasy, apathy ain't so easy peasy. Call me when you're ripe and ready, baby.
But for real though.
All that I want to be.
I really appreciate Miru making my octave harmonies louder, because I did ask him to do that, but genuinely I love I really like when I can hear the lower octave harmonies, because in the original Cherry Pop you can actually hear the lower octave harmonies pretty prominently, so I was like, I want that too. And also because my voice resonates more when it's lower, so as long as it like didn't overtake too much, I was like, I want it to be as audible as possible, and they're audible enough in the mix, but I like them here because you can really hear them.
All that I want to be is a cherry on top, or else I might as well disappear with a pop. So tell me, sensei, what loving is really about. I'm burning out, give an answer I just can't doubt. Biting my tongue, gotta keep it all cool, it's okay. All of your love is so I'm loving, I'd love just to throw it up. No more, I can stand his dumb face. But you see an open charm, you will come whisk me right away. Not my fault, it's never my fault, right? Better clean up the act, purity sells fast. Not my fault, it's never my fault, right? Lone and broke for love, I'm never gonna have. God, I'm so freaking done. But really, or really high, my feeling lovey-dovey, cold and love so lovey-dovey. Don't let me get lonely now, my.
I'm proud of a lower tiger's vocals agenda. Hold on, I can show you my octave harmonies. I didn't want to run through them because I'm like, oh, embarrassing. But I'll show them to you on mix just because I think it's funny. I personally prefer helium tiger vocals. I personally prefer when I get to blend them nicely with each other, because my head voice is really thin, so I like having the octave harmonies to kind of balance it out a bit.
Mind I know my ego is losing its steam, Mr. Never
I sound so awkward because I timed it really like strictly, but
I want to be is a cherry on top, or else I might as well disappear with a pop, cause I'm a pain in the neck. No one picks up the phone, too much to handle, so I'm all alone.
Why though?
Lost in my mind, I know my ego is losing its steam, Mr. Never ready for something more. Left me hanging up, psycho be good and mean me. That pretty face of yours is all I believe. No more dirty lies. Not my fault, it's never my fault. Right, lone and broke for love, I'm never gonna have. Look at that, no really high, my feeling lovey-dovey, cold and love so lovey-dovey. Don't let me get lonely now, my cherry. No,
oops. What are you?
I'm never gonna have. Look at that, no really high, my feeling lovey-dovey, cold and love so lovey-dovey. Don't let me get lonely now, my cherry. No, never been that easy peasy, happy and so easy peasy. Thorns and needles piercing through me, baby. Highway feeling lovey-dovey, cold and love so lovey-dovey. How so very sweet, you sour cherry. No, never been that easy peasy, apathy ain't so easy peasy. Call me when you're ripe and ready, baby.
It sounds really weird. Not really weird, but like it sounds very different.
All that I want to be is the cherry on top, or else I might as well disappear with a pop. So tell me, sensei,
Did I sing louder here? I don't remember.
look at that smells fast. Not my fault, it's never my fault. Right, lone and broke for love, I'm never gonna have. But really,
That voice, yeah. The thing with harmonies, especially for octave harmonies, I always tend to sing them like with a really flat emotion, because like if I don't, it'll take over the main vocal too much. I'm like, I don't want that.
No, never been that easy peasy, apathy ain't so easy peasy. Thorns and needles piercing through me, baby. Highway feeling.
Because like the high voice is where the emotion is where the focus is supposed to be. So when I sing the lower octaves, I don't want that to take up too much space, especially because I like to make my lower octave harmonies like audible in my mixes and like when I mixed. So I try to sing them as flat as I can so that it's enough to blend into the music, enough to stand out, but doesn't overshadow the main vocal. It's making me crave more Lower Tiger covers. They'll come, I think, I hope. The thing is that my voice is at a really weird range where a lot of songs I'm forced to either sing like really low or really high. Especially like I don't know, like pitch shifting does a few things. Not a lot. It does a few things. It helps in some cases. But I don't recall there ever being a song where I had to like where I've been able to kind of sing as I want like fully. I guess no, maybe that's a lie. I don't know. I'm trying to think of any like cover I've done where I'm completely 100% in my comfortable like lower range, but I don't feel like my lower range is that like low to begin with. I don't think it's wide enough for me to sing an entire song in my lower range. Jazz jump scare, sorry. The amount of lower tiger and monitoring is why I love it. I guess yeah, actually I do have that. Actually, I'm really excited to finish the Spotify version of monitoring is in the works. I've been working on it for too long because I want to release like a video alongside it. I have a friend that I've asked to like I have asked a friend to help me make the video, and if she's still willing to help me, I'll hopefully have that out by like the end of the like cuz my soft goal is the end of the year. I don't know. I really want to get it out at least as like a 1 year 1 year anniversary of my monitoring cover, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. I don't know. Good luck. Yeah. Like the mix is done, the vocals are done. It's really just mastering and also the art and video because the art is oh my fucking god. Need more hands on the ambient you can give me. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ray. I should make you a VIP in my chat. I'll do it later, I'm kind of lazy. Let me close that. Ignore this. This is for nothing. Oh god. I need something to You guys like my lux? You guys like my home screen? You guys like my home screen? Oh my god, no, wait, I want to show you the cherry pop art. I need to talk about the art. Come on. Where are you? There you are. Come here. I gotta show you guys the amount of freaking layers that I had. Ignore that. Ignore all of that. Holy shit. Cherry pop? Where is my file? Oh! There it is. There it is. There we go. There she is! Okay. So... if any of you have ever done sprite art before, it's the same concept I had to do a lot of this, or a lot of it. The hand okay. So I did a lot of the line art like in one go. I did the line art all entirely in one go, but because I knew of the one part where I had to like I had to like have the hand separately. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to split that, so I had to copy paste the entire thing and then fill in the hand separately, which was kind of hell, but I made it work. It looks fine, it's whatever. Oh, right. Oh, this earring. Okay, story behind- oh, let me close that. The story behind this earring as a design choice was, if you look at the hold on. Sorry. I hate lining sprite art, breaks my brain. Oh yeah, me too. I hated like everything. Oh, shut up. If you look at Miku, she has a cute little like earring here, but because my hair covers my fucking ears, I had to circumvent that a little bit. I had to do a little bit of a process. It wasn't too bad. Like when I figured, initially I kind of left it. I was like, it's gonna look fine, but I was like, no, but it looks empty. And then I figured out I could do this. Are you on Twitch too? Yeah, I'm on Twitch right now. I'm streaming on Twitch right now. I think if you go to the description of the live, you should see the link there, but I dual stream. Hee hee. Bald tiger win. I don't I don't have. You can have faceless tiger. You can have faceless tiger. I like doing the expressions, honestly. I like the editing the light was really fun. I'll drop a follow switch. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This was fun to do. I also like editing it to like fade out into this version in the video. I don't know why. She looks so ominous, you know what I mean? Dual stream like the professional content creator you are. That is what I'm doing. Oh god. Also just because I don't really know how to stream on YouTube alone. Let me move this aside. I don't want to jump scare you guys with art that you shouldn't be seeing. This one was less fun. I think I had less fun doing this one than I did doing the other. Hold on, I lost it. I had more fun doing this, like the chorus sprite, as opposed to the verse sprite. I just I think it's because of the positioning. Oh, thank you for following on Twitch as well. Cut Maniac, thank you. The chorus sprite is really pretty. I really like how it's posed. I don't know, and the art style, like Yu Shigeru's art style is really cute. Yeah, I didn't have fun with this one. It's probably just because of all the like layering, and also I did this one first, which was probably I did this one first. There's more to draw, like because of the. Yeah, she does. The faces were really cute. Hold on, let me show you the different faces. Ooh, faceless tiger. I don't know. I like this one. I like this one a lot. She's really cute and she looks she's really cute and she's angry. Like, ooh, god damn it. I don't know. God. Like, it was fun. Like, don't get me wrong. It was fun. I just had a bit of it was kind of a headache doing like figuring out, I guess it was mostly figuring out the rendering for the first time, because once I had figured this out, then I can kind of just translate it all like onto this, which I did. But you know, it was quite a bit. It was time consuming. I don't think I took that long actually, just to my surprise. The chibis! Oh my god, okay. Hold on, I really want to show you guys the chibis in full, because you don't get to see them in full in the MV. I think I made this one a sticker in my server because Ray was like, can we get a back pain sticker, because it looks like she's going through some back pain. And I'm like, hell yeah, because me too. It's so cute. Yeah, chibis. I prefer chibis. I don't know, it's fast and goes up, like slips off the tongue really fast. Yeah, I was debating whether or not I should change up the outfit or keep it as is, but I thought that keeping it as is would be better because it's kind of iconic. Like, it was made for Miku for the song, so I'm like, I'm just gonna keep it like the way it was intended, you know what I mean? Why is my chat being weird? Hold on. Ooh, refresh please. There we go. Tiger arthritis. Yeah, I went through a lot of I wouldn't be surprised if I've developed arthritis from A, working on the video, and B, working on the art. But I am left-handed, so the art was all done with my left hand, but the MV was all done with my right hand, so it kind of cancels out, you know what I mean, right? Like, it cancels out. Anyways, this is the happy one is cute. I quite like this one. I think it's cute. Double arthritis. No, it cancels out. It cancels out like PEMDAS. Oh yeah. So you know how my design has like, hold on, let me pull up a normal piece of art. Do I even have one? Quickest reference I have. No, wait, I have a better, quicker reference. Sorry. Yeah, okay. So as you see, right, on my design, I have 3 bows and 2 like of these things. I got scoliosis. I also have scoliosis. I too have scoliosis. But I was really debating whether or not to put like any bows or like the little thing here. I was like, God, I couldn't bring myself to do it because then I was like, what if the design is too cluttered then? Because I really like the simplicity of this, and because the hair has already like got that streak in it, I was like, no, I won't do it. What was the other one? I made it because I wanted to make it a sticker in my Discord server. So I just did this like really fast shitty drawing. I just traced over one of those like little guy drawings that you see. So Bird Brain was fun. This was a fun thumbnail to draw. It was really easy. It took me like 10 minutes. Yeah, the harder for this, I didn't know whether or not I wanted to like keep the detail in it, as in like actually keep the shape, but I was like, no, I'll just do like a short little line. I think it gets the point across like well enough. Oh god, she's ridiculous. She's so stupid looking. Look at her! She's so stupid looking! Ah! I'm gonna beat her up. I'm gonna throw her against the wall, just blend her to bits. God, what an idiot. Oh, and also like, so you know how the sweater on Miku is originally blue? Hold on, let me I can find a picture of it. As you can see, the Miku sweater is actually blue, but because I thought it would clash with mine, I just copied Yui Shigure and made it green. I was like, I mean, like, Yui Shigure made it green. I'm just gonna make it green as well. Like, it works, you know. Me. This one was also fun to do. Guys, I like drawing hands. If you couldn't tell, I really like hands. I like drawing hands. Hold on, let me just show you guys the cherry pop hand again. Man, whew, sheesh. Whew. I love drawing hands. Look at that rendering. No, I copied it, but I thought you said little gay, not like a little guy. Listen, this thing can also be a little gay. In my eyes, right? Xiaohu, my little character, she's agender. I'm pretty like I was talking about this to Ray like yesterday. I was like, I'm almost certain that like 99% of my characters are like actually agender, but I have no time to expand on that or think about it too much. So I just, you know, see her. Oh man, hell yeah. Pink and green are super cute together. It's a really fun combo. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's a really fun combo. Green fits with the hair. Yeah, I think so too. Cause it's like earthy, you know. Is she dancing on the last one? She's doing a little like heart hands. Hee hee. Heart hands. Yeah, the chibis were like a nice break to do. I actually did the chibis last because I was like, I'm gonna enjoy doing those ones, so I'm just gonna do those last. But, you know, in general, holy shit, a lot of work went into Cherry Pop, and I'm just kind of glad that it's over. Don't get me wrong, like, again, I had fun with it, but I'm just, oh man, I'm so glad it's over. I can finally, like, relax. Let me change. Oh yeah, I love my girl who looks dead inside. Let's just let her sit there. No gender, only suffering. Me as hell. That's me for real. But yeah, I think that's all I have to talk about. Yeah, that's all I really have to talk about. Thank you guys for being here and sitting through me talking about my insanity with Cherry Pop. I really wanted to hydration today. Thank you. I really wanted to like hold on. I really wanted to keep it as loyal to the original as I could. So there was a lot of copying pasting, but because, you know, it's in English, it sort of I can talk about the lyrics. Do you guys mind if I talk about my Translyric process? Can I talk about my Translyric process, or is that gonna be annoying and too long? I mean, there's honestly not much to say, but I don't have the opportunity to talk about my stuff like this a lot, and I kind of really want to. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. I should probably change the thumbnail then. It's not just the MV breakdown. Stop. Let's pause the jazz music, shall we? No more jazz music. Only cherry pop. Come here. Alright. Okay. Let's do... I want to hear about the lyrics. Yeah! Okay, let's switch these to Japanese so I can talk about them, like, back to back to back. Okay. Immediately. I don't know how to do this. Wait a minute! Hold on, I'm gonna be deranged and show you guys my Google Docs. Yeah, that's a better idea. I can just show you guys my Google Docs. My jazz. Okay. Can I go to the history? Hold on. Please ignore how it's, no, ignore that. Sorry guys, I'm neurodivergent. I need to translate songs and color code them to my OCs, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get into the mindset of translating them. My chat is being really weird and not, like, refreshing on time. But it's okay, I have the live chat going on. I do have a question though. How does the length of the singing get translated to English to fit the length of the Japanese version? That is just me. That's just me being a bit like divergent with it. So let's see. Can I go to the version history? Make version history. Central Cabrera next to me if you don't mind. Oh, I would love to. I surely didn't work on this for a month. What is this? What is that? Oh, that's Perry. Oh, right, I copied it from Perry. Okay. I have a question. What editing and drawing apps do you use? For art, I use Clip Studio Paint. For editing, only for this, only for Cherry Pop, I've used After Effects. I don't recommend using After Effects if you're a beginner. Start off with something simple like CapCut or DaVinci Resolve to get used to editing programs, and then when you want to like dive into it more, use After Effects, because After Effects has a lot of stuff. And so getting into like DaVinci Resolve with a little bit less features but can do functionally the same thing, I highly recommend. Yeah. If you can't like afford a Clip Studio Paint license, you can use Krita, you can use Metabang Paint. I highly recommend those. Those are the ones that I started out with. And then when Clip Studio Paint went on sale, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna buy Clip Studio Paint for myself. So I did. Oh my god, okay. So as you can see, I think this is the first, yeah, this is the first draft of this part. God, this is so weird to talk about. Well, I'm actually gonna keep the jazz music playing because I think it's, let me keep the jazz playing. I'll just keep it at quite a low volume. Initially, because it's like, ne, suki suki. I was like, it's like, hey, do you love me? But this is like a first draft, right? God, chine 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 was god awful to translate. Cause it's like, cause I initially didn't know what chine meant, and then I looked it up, and chine apparently is like shine as in die, but said like chine, like, you know, like a cutesy thing. At least that's what my research led me to believe. Banger alert. Hi Asher, hello. But that's what my research led me to believe, so I was like, okay, something to do with death, which is also why it was probably translated to 90 night forever and ever, which is bullshit. Hold on, let me look up the lyrics so I can like directly reference them actually. Sorry, my translation process is kind of hell, but I really want to talk about it. Here's the updated Vocaloid wiki. Awesome. Nice. Okay, yeah, as you can see. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, for the chat I kept it the same because I really like the word chat. I tried to keep a little bit of this kept the same. So, you know, but yeah, chine 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 chine, just die, which is why it's like 90 night forever and ever. And I was like, well, I gotta change that. So initially it was hit on friend then meet your ending, but I thought that was a bit like too verbose. Hit on friend then meet your ending. Chine 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 chine. And also ending chine 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 chine. Hit on friend then meet your ending. That's a bit weird, so I didn't go through with that one. As you can see in the next version, I scrapped it. And I quite quickly moved on to say love me, because I wanted to keep the siki siki, like just the very short words there. God. Oh god, my draft was ugly. So I eventually went to RIP Forever Good Night because I wanted to, you know, I thought it would be better to like, I don't know, I thought it'd be nice to keep to like use a bit of slang. So I was like RIP Forever and then GN Good Night. I don't know. That one came pretty instinctually. Once I realized that I could just use slang, I was like, oh wait, I can just do that. I know hindsight is 2020, but couldn't you ever just cut the ing from ending? No, because then it'd be da 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 da. And in the original, it's da 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 da. There's 8 syllables. So if I cut the ing from ending, it would have been 7 syllables, and I didn't want that because I like matching syllables. Okay. Oh god. Initially, right, I wanted to rhyme with Atashi ito sho ga hoshii no yo, because that's a rhyme. Ito sho shi no yo. That's a rhyme scheme. That's the rhyme scheme that Deco has there. But no matter how many like times I tried, I couldn't. So as you can see, like my initial translation was I want to steal the show, only dreaming of gold, but I was like, no, that's ass. That's awful. Hearing this makes me feel so much less insane about my translating process. No, Ray, I go so insane when it comes to translating, okay? You don't even want to know my thought process behind monitoring. But yeah, atashi ito sho ga hoshii no yo. I wanted to keep that scheme, but I was like, I just couldn't. And then you know, like they made it leftover. I was like, you know, no second plate ever came into my mind. But that's ass. I'm sorry, that's a bad lyric. These are just bad lyrics. They're too like they're weird. They're just weird. I don't know how to explain it. They're just weird. As you can see, I like to like write a bunch of like lines just kind of halfway as I try to figure out rhyme schemes. Is there anything of note here? No here? Here's where I like color coded it. And then eventually it evolved to all that I want to be is a cherry on top, because you know, the song is called Cherry Pop. And then, or else it might also disappear with a pop. Guys, cherry and pop. Guys, cherry pop. The song is called Cherry Pop. Anyways. Yeah. Here's where I could actually like do a little bit of the rhyme scheme that Deco introduced. So, but more so, not really rhyme scheme, but more so just matching the syllables more so than I like to. So why did I say it like that? So mendokse, yes, I'm a pain in the neck. So mendokse is said like mendokse. The k is barely audible, but it's there. It's still a part of the song. So 1, 2, 3, mi inna men. Sorry, mi inna men do se. That's 7 syllables in total. So guess I'm a pain in the neck. You know, I kind of had to like try. It took a while to figure it out like that, but I think I'm quite happy with how it turned out, right? Anyways, de hanareru no. That was easy. No one picks up the phone. Yeah. No phone, it rhymes. No one picks up the phone. no one, people think I'm annoying, you know, it's the same thing. This line gave me hell. This line was really hard for me to translate. Being handful makes me unpopular. Why? I don't know why it took me so long. I just couldn't get it, like, to my satisfaction until, you know, too much to handle, so I'm all alone. Why though? Because initially I was a bit too focused on getting something that rhymed with omoiko. But then, I don't know. And then I was like, you know what? Forget that rhyme. Too much to handle, so I'm all alone. Phone alone. Why though? Phone alone though. Rhymes. So, easy. Easy. Atashi maigo de sonna kanji. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. That was definitely like a thing to translate because I wanted to straighten up. Thank you. Yeah, I was a bit slouchy there. So as you can see, initially I kind of surrendered myself to the I rhyme, so lost in my mind, I know my ego is losing big time. And I don't know what I was thinking with that, because sonna kanji, G is like the eat sound is a lot easier to rhyme with than I, at least 3 times. Oh, bye Ray! I didn't even realize. Bye! You have fun too doing something. That was easy, actually. I immediately knew for Saiko, I wanted to have it like actually Saiko. That was pretty easy for me to figure out. Initially it was Saiko, but I thought it was a bit of a stretch, so I changed it to Saincope. Is it updated here? Nope. I guess I got rid of that instantly. Is there any more? Hello? Hi? More? Nope. Yeah, as you can see, I changed it to losing its steam because, you know, when something like when you like you're being deflated and then lost in my mind and like losing out, you said oh, sigh and cope. Hold on, in my lyric I put it sigh equals sigh and cope because, like, you know, it rhymes, it's cool. I don't know how to justify a lot of the stuff I do other than it rhymes and it's cool. Oh god, this. Okay. So, I quite quickly figured out I wanted to do like something that like fit in like that. So like Mr. something. So eventually it was quite easy to figure out Mr. Never Ready for something more. And then Shinjimawa was really hard to figure out for some reason. So as you can see, I put it up here as left me hanging up. But initially it was geez, I'm gonna die. Because Shinjiranai, right? So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make it rhyme with Shinjiranai, and then I'm gonna make Shinjiranai something with that rhymes with Shinjiranai. I didn't end up doing that. Well, I did end up doing that, but I thought geez, I'm gonna die was a bit too abrupt of a switch on topic, so eventually I switched it to left me hanging up so that it's like a more complete sentence, but it still keeps the meaning of Shinjimawa. It's not like a complete one-on-one, but like, because Shinjimawa is like, you know, I'm gonna die, but, and this is in past tense, but I figured it was close enough that I could get away with it. Yeah. That's my thought process behind that one. Where am I at here? Right? Yeah, I went through many iterations of it, so it was like, Mr. Never Ready for something more, geez, you're killing me, but I didn't. Again, it was too, like, it was just too, like, too abrupt of a switch in topic that I was like, I have to make it one, like, complete sentence, otherwise it's just gonna sound weird and I'm not gonna like it. I'm just gonna do that for translation. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Tenko. Yeah, see? Jeez, I'm dying here. Like, I went through so many iterations of this specific line just because I couldn't get something that I liked. Psycho, psycho, be could mean me. That was really easy. Dochi, dochi. I thought having it something, because, you know, dochi, dochi is like, it's a cute, like, line by itself as well. So I was like, oh, let's do something along the lines of, like, cute, a little bit taunty, a little bit, like, teasy. Something like that. And that was how I did that line. And I just deleted the line entirely. Oh my goodness. Sorry, July's been 2 months. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of I took quite a bit editing the MV and doing the art. It was a lot longer than I like wanted it to be, as in like editing and art. I took a lot longer than I wanted to. But I am still happy I got it done in the end. Like, even if it's a bit late, you know, I still got it done. Hi, sorry for the Twitch viewers who were in an ad just now. I was basically saying that, yeah, I translated it quite fast, but like I couldn't post it because of the art and MV. So as you can see, I finally locked in, left me hanging up, and I was like, yeah, that's the one. I think that's the one I have to go with. And then I could finally move on to the next line. Omae no koto wo kaoshi ka. That was not too rough. I think it was okay. My pretty face of yours is all I believe. Omae no koto wo kaoshi. I couldn't get it to rhyme syllable wise, but I think that's fine. What the fuck? That pretty face of yours is all I believe. Yeah, we'll be alright. No, I don't like that. I don't know why I wrote that down. Even though it was like shinjiranai, like can't believe it. I don't know. It wasn't like, I don't know. This doesn't hit, you know? It doesn't hit. And then yatte naine, yatte ra naine. Not my fault. It's never my fault, right? That I couldn't think of anything better, so I did that. Oh, right, okay. So for this line, right? Hold on. I know it sounds like lone and broke for love I'm never gonna have. It is, but it's actually meant to be lone and broke for a love I'm never gonna have, because I think that fits grammatically a bit more. But I couldn't quite sing it to having it sound like, I couldn't quite sing it to have it sound like lone and broke for love. Like, you can kind of hear it, right? Lone and broke for love. But, I don't know. It's there. The A is there and it's intentional. I didn't just put that in the lyrics to like be funny with it. Yatterareru ka was difficult. This was also difficult. I knew immediately that I wanted to do lovey-dovey in place of suki-suki. I just thought it like fit. Oh yeah, this was also before it was no really, it was for realsies. For realsies, can you imagine? God, Jesus. For realsies? No, I just couldn't make it work. I couldn't, not that I couldn't make it work, but I couldn't sing it in a way that satisfied me. So I was like, no, really? Which I thought was good enough, you know? It was good enough. That where am I? No, not there. Oh, I went back. Oops. Oh, yeah, okay. Hi, what are you feeling? Oh, good morning, Macy the player. I am back. But yeah, so takarata maji de aishite iikan suki suki. Hi, what you feeling? Lovey dovey, you know? Aishite iikan suki suki. Cold and a love so lovey dovey. Koi shite iikan suki suki. Guys, I matched the syllables. I matched with Hatsune Miku. Yeah, I have no other reason for writing those lines as I did other than I and koi. Even though with hi, I kind of had to say hi instead of I. But, you know, I take what I can get. The sound is there and yeah. Syllables, exactly. What else? As you can see, I still didn't do this line. Oh no, I just went back. I'm an idiot. Up. Cause it's, yeah, okay, I have to scroll up. I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, I figured it out. Yeah, that pretty. No, wait, this is the same one. Sorry, I'm like, what is going on? This makes you think of that one dude running on the whiteboard, but the GIF is sped up. Yeah, that's me. That's me right now. Okay, Don't Let Me Get Lonely Now was pretty easy because I was like, do re mi, don't let me. I tried to sing it like that. I don't know if it came out like that. It still kind of sounds like don't instead of don't, but I think otherwise it would have just not been the right lyric, so I ended up just singing Don't Let Me, which I think is fine. The message gets across. And do re mi ga kawaii, don't let me get lonely now. It's not quite the same, but I don't know, the rhyme was intentional there. Don't let me get lonely now, my cherry cherry. Oh god. Oh yeah, this was easy. Thorns and needles piercing it. Thorns and needles piercing. Oh yeah, this was wrong. I did piercing through me. Yeah, piercing through me was what I ended up with, which I'm quite happy with. God, the mental loopholes I had to go through just to like feel that my lyrics were okay. Go up here. Jesus. I think I left a lot of this like to the very end, and then I just spent a whole day just writing. Do you rather Romaji in the dock first and slowly translate down as you go? I put down the Romaji so I can get a feel of the syllables. Like I put the Romaji and then I write the English, like usually in a paragraph above or just directly over the line itself once I've gotten a hold of the Romaji. Because if I don't remind myself of the syllables, I might end up like putting in the wrong amount of syllables because I really need to match syllables. Well, not really need, but you know, it's something that I enjoy doing and prefer to do when it comes to my translyrics. Where is... I think I just took forever to write these. No way. Hold on. Oh yeah. Come back when you're ripe and ready, baby, baby. Then I'll shitake na ya, baby, baby. Where is it? Maybe after you grow up, yeah. And I was like, well, to keep the cherry imagery, you know, ripe and ready, you know, like a cherry, because the cherry is ripe, you know. When I like explain it, it sounds stupid, but I promise, I promise. I mean, you can hear the song; it sounds fine. Oh yeah, House of Very Sweet You Sour Cherry. Okay, what's the line? You see. This was tsugo. Okay, tsugo ga yokute is like, tsugo ga yokute is kind of like someone. I'm pretty sure it's someone being like, what's it called? What's the word? It's sugo, like, you know, that's so rich of you. That's pretty much the sentiment. I didn't quite know how to translate that properly into English, so I was like, okay, well, how so very sweet you sour? Because don't let me, thorns and knee, how so very sweet. I was like, I'm just gonna keep it like that, and you know, sour cherries, sweet cherries. My search history was full of like cherry metaphors. Being so dead ass. Where am I at? I'm at there, so I can go up here. I know I did have a version of this where instead of how so very sweet you sour cherry, it was suited to your vine you sour cherry, because suited to go, oh, you know, like it sounded, it's suited to your vine you sour cherry, and it fit a little more with the idea of that's so rich of you. But I figured that how so very sweet you sour cherry would make more sense to a general audience, so I switched it back to that one. Like, it's a cool line, but I ended up just using the one that makes sense. Translation: 50% trying to figure out what the heck they're saying, and 50% trying to figure out how to make that sense, how to make that make sense in the language that's translated to. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think cherries grow on vines. I don't remember. Either way, you know, like, I didn't end up using it just because I didn't quite like the imagery anyway. Right. Better clean up the act. Purity sells fast. Where is it? Sakin yoroshiku pure ni kere. Jesus Christ. Frigging. This wasn't too bad, right? Like, make sure to disinfect, salute to pureness, but like, I'm in love with these types of streams. I'm glad, because I've been wanting to do this kind of stream for a while, actually, and since Cherry Pop is the first time where I've done like a lot of things, I can kind of use this as an excuse to talk about a lot of stuff. Okay. Sorry. Anyways. Better clean up the act. You know, make sure to disinfect, clean up your act, clean up the act, clean up your act, assuming that, like, the singer is singing to someone that they're, like, making fun of or talking down to, you know, that makes sense. And then, salute to pureness, whatever. I wanted to keep I wanted to keep pure, like the word pure or any synonym in the first syllable. Because it's pure nikere, pure. So purity sells fast. Because fast rhymes with act, purity sells fast. It's like, you know, it's a little bit of a reference to virginity culture. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know how a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, yeah, like, and all that. Purity culture, sorry. That and also, like, the consensus a lot of people have on virginity in media, where it's like, it's a valuable thing that people seek out. Like, people, like, without it, people seek out virgins to take people's virginity, and virgins seek to get rid of their own virginity. It's that kind of thing that I kind of wanted to go for. Sorry for the sudden, like, mature topic bring up, but I'm 19. I'm gonna talk about this stuff. I'm gonna reference this stuff in my lyrics. Cherry Pop is a kind of suggestive song in the first place, so I wanted to kind of have that imagery there. Sorry. I'm so sorry about that. But that is, like, what I was thinking of as I was translating this specific line. Purity culture, Loki, stupid. Oh yeah, exactly. I think it's stupid as well. I don't think every part of it is stupid. Purity specifically is stupid. The idea of purity, like, in a person is stupid. I think that, not purity. I think decency is something that, you know, should... I can't explain the difference. I'm not gonna go into it in this stream. Maybe I'll talk about it somewhere, but whatever. Genuinely, I think it's a great translation. Oh, thank you so much. Cherry pop versus, I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah, popping one's cherry. It's yeah. I didn't really want to have that. I didn't want to, like, say that specifically in the song, but yeah, that is what I wanted with this line, which I'm glad that it resonates with someone. Not resonates. That's a dumb way of saying it. I'm glad that someone likes it. Oh yeah, as you can see, I changed it to no more dirty lies. This makes a lot more sense than, yeah, we'll be alright. Yeah. With a lot of J-pop idol culture demands the same vocals purity and culture, which I don't get all. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you gotta be pure. You can't date, because it's like you gotta save yourself for, like, a fan. It's just like, it's like the whole appeal is that they'll eventually, like, you know, the whole appeal for a lot of idol culture, not just in Japan, in general, is that they, like, the appeal of them is that they are romantically available, possibly for fans. I don't remember where. I think I watched a video on, like, idol culture like 2 days ago. I forgot. I'll always love Tiger Joltio covers. Thank you so much. I'm glad. I'm glad. Sometimes I'm like, oh god, wait, I didn't even talk about the... So I'm like, a moody. Do I have a draft of it anywhere here? Hold on. I don't think I do. Hold on. Yeah, no, I don't. Oh god. Okay, well, I'm gonna talk about Sodamanaka Moody Moody, Dodamika Moody Moody. Initially, I had it as like something something moody moody. Like, what the fuck? Because I wanted it to rhyme, right? I went through many iterations of da 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 Dodamika Moody Moody. I think I know I had apathy in there like from the beginning, but there's God, there are so many ways that I could interpret so demonaika moody moody, because ignoring this translation, so demonaikan, if I were to just take this, so demonaikan is like the feeling that it's not right. Like, this specifically could just translate to the feeling that it's not right. And then this specifically, dodamaikan, could translate to the feeling that anything is okay. So I wanted to run with those ideas instead of whatever the fuck this is. So my top 3 favorite Utaitas alongside Bossessa and Rage. Knowing that to someone I'm on a similar level to Will Stetson, Reichi, and Michi is kind of crazy. Thank you. Because I do follow those 3, like I do like their stuff. So holy shit. Me and Reichi are mutuals on Twitter, but that's about it. We haven't like talked a bunch of stuff. We just follow each other on Twitter. Your voice is so good though, thank you. I try. I'm being so for real. Knowing what I know about like voice stuff, I'm not as good as Reichi or Will Stetson or Michi. Or Dreamy Phonic. But I'm nowhere close to those 3, but I appreciate that someone out there thinks I am. Anyways, talking back to this. So God, I hate these translations. As I said, the feeling that something's not right, the feeling that anything is okay. So, oh Jesus. Well, the thing, okay. So what I went, the thing I had with using apathy is that, you know, dodemoi, whatever is fine. I kind of took that as like apathy, because it's when you're apathetic about something, you're like, whatever, I don't care. Dodemoi, it can also be I don't care, or like whatever is fine. So I personally consider that to be apathy. So apathy, moody is not can't deal. Moody. Well, it is, but you know, moody is specifically like something that's difficult, something that's impossible, kore muri, like it's like, I can't do this, or like, mo muri, like, is that too difficult for you? Are you done with that? That kind of thing. So I had to introduce the negative. I had to introduce the negation of possibility before the syllables moody. Does that make sense? Because of the nature of moody, I had to, like, the nature of the word moody, I had to introduce the negation that moody introduces before the word moody, because otherwise it would be frigging just not make sense. Oh, thank you, Asher. I have been moving around like a worm in my seat. Anyways, so after moody is such a pain in the butt term to translate, yeah. But so after kind of realizing that with lovey-dovey, I had access to a whole other kind of word, which was words like, you know, the ones that rhyme, like honey bunny, whatever. That's the first one I think of. So eventually, because moody means difficult, what's the opposite of difficult? Easy. What's a way of saying difficult while saying easy? Not easy. What word or words with easy could I transform into a word that sounds like lovey-dovey? easy peasy. And that's how I got Ain't So Easy Peasy. And for So Demonai, you know, So Demonai, I don't know how to, So Demonai, it's like, freaking, that's not right, that's not whatever. So I kind of just had to generalize it as no, just as a single big fat no. No, never been that easy peasy after the Ain't So Easy Peasy. And that's how I got these two lines. So as you can see, I went through a lot of mental loopholes to try and, yeah, lemon squeezy, there are words like that. But basically I had to go through a lot of that just to get, no, never been that easy peasy after the Ain't So Easy Peasy. But I'm genuinely I'm really like happy with the chorus. Yeah. Oh, right. Toki ni sensei suki to wa nan desu ka? Okay. Toki ni, where is it? Toki ni sensei suki to wa nan desu ka? There he goes. Toki ni sensei suki. Once again, like with mendokuse, it's suki. So it has to be a really close syllable. Like the syllable is there, but it's really close. So Toki ni sensei suki. So tell me sensei wa lovin' is really about that kind of, it's that kind of rapid like syllable jump, so that I can get the same feeling as suki to wa nan, you know, what lovin' is really about. Oh god, I don't yeah, I think this verse will show up next. Nope. Let me go up here. There we go. Okay. Ikari gutte koraete yu gomen ne. Oh my god. Gomen ne, it's okay. Men ne, it's sorry. Gomen ne, it's okay. Yeah, same syllables. I could keep it that way. It counts. Even because, yeah, like the original line, you know, gomen ne is I'm sorry, but I haven't had many chances to rhyme with the syllables, so I wanted to take any chance I get. So I was like, it's okay. Ikari gutte gutto koraete you, biting my tongue, try to keep it all cool. Keep it all cool was kind of just koraete you. Keep it all cool, you know, you cool, you know. This was, but trying to find the right way to express like holding down one's anger, it was quite difficult to pinpoint a certain expression that I wanted to use to express that idea. So, but I think eventually, because of how the line flows, it's like ikari gutto koraete you. I wanted to have the line fit into ikari gu. So because, you know, gu is a onomatopoeia, and that's how it translated. That's how it shows up in the song. Ikari gu. So I wanted to keep it here, and because you can still hear the to. Ikari gutto koraete you. I decided to just, biting my tongue, try to keep it all cool, so that it's rapid enough that it flows well, and also keeps the to koraete. So yeah, that was my thought process behind that one. As you can see, omae no suki wa suki janai haichimau wa. I left janai haichimawa because that was holy shit. But all of your love is so unloving. I wanted to keep that because omae no suki wa suki janai. All of your love is so unloving. I love. Oh, that's not. Well, whatever. I wanted to keep the repeating of suki, the repeating of love, and because thankfully, love is a word that you can fit into an adjective and a noun. I was like, and a verb. I was like, oh, okay, easy. Initially, dokka ite was go on ahead, which is whatever. It works in some scenarios, not in my scenario, but You know, it was the one I first went to because Dokka ite, go on ahead. It is a bit weak sounding though. It's a little bit like it is weak. It has a weak sound. Ahead is a very weak sound. So eventually I changed it, but at the time I was like, I'm a genius. Atashi wa oji-sama o, cause you see, atashi. Atashi wa oji-sama o, cause you see, I know Prince Charming will come. Whisk me right away. Initially I wanted it to rhyme with no, but I figured that having I figured that just having these two rhyme or just having this be away would be fine. Like, it's fine, no one's really gonna complain if I don't rhyme with no. Like, no one really noticed. I mean, people notice, but no one really says anything if I match with the original Japanese or if I don't. So I tried to give myself a little bit of leeway, especially for a song like Cherry Pop, which is so like... is it here? Nope. We're almost done, guys. We're almost... Oh, holy shit. We're almost done, guys, I think. Are Charlie and Tora Yuri worse? Hold on. Let me see if I can find any... Hold on. You just got me so derailed. Let me... I have art of them. They're my OCs. I accidentally made them soulmates, if that makes sense. Like, by sheer accident, I made them soulmates. Do you think we'll find each other in every universe type shit? And they do find each other in every universe, and in every universe in which two can exist at the same time, I will make two exist at the same time. Sorry, I'm switching so many tabs. Holy shit. Open that. No, they're Yuri. Hold on. It's these two. I don't know how many of you guys have seen my Dad I Like It I cover, but I sang as these two. So that's Tora, that's Charlie. In the song, I named them Coco and Cherry because I thought it'd be really embarrassing if I put an OC's name in the title and the OC was named Tora and my name is Tiger Joltio. I promise you, she is not a self-insert. She just happens to be named Tora because I like tigers a lot. I love tigers. And so my daughter, Tora my daughter, Charlie my daughter, they're Yuri. They're so very Yuri. Do I have more? Hold on. I don't actually draw them as Yuri a lot, unfortunately, but I should. But yeah, so that's them. I have, oh wait. Yeah, I have them. I think they're really cute. This is really old, holy shit. But they're really cute. I love Charlie and Tora, they're my favorites. Every time I draw oh yeah, and like the fact that, you know, one of my OCs, Charlie, I literally gave her into the nickname Cherry. I was like, I gotta translate this song, I gotta sing this song. Yeah. Tigers are just big cats and cats are amazing. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I love tigers. I love tigers so much. They're so cute. They're so... Every time I see like a video of like a zookeeper or something, or like anyone else, and like they work with tigers and the tigers like cuddle up to them, like, god, I want it to be me so bad. They're just so cute. Oh, right, okay. Omae no suki wa suki janai haichi mao wa haichi, like haichi mao wa, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna puke, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw it up, I'd love just to throw it up. Omae no suki wa suki janai. All of your love is so unloving, I'd love just to throw it up. So having the word love in 3 different forms of word as a noun, and then a adjective, and then a verb. Not a verb. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, a verb. You know, I thought it was pretty cool. Even though, like, there's definitely a better way to translate that, I was like, no, I'm gonna keep that because that's pretty cool. Moving on. Is there... Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so Owata Obaka. I really wanted to keep that. As in the oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Because it's, you know, Owata Obaka. Owata, like, over. Obaka. Idiot. So, no more on that moron. I was pretty happy with that line. No moron, that moron can stand his dumb face. Yeah, that's all I have to say really. I was kind of really happy with like no moron, that moron. Like, come on. And because like I figured that go on ahead didn't quite match with the idea that I was presenting in this part of the line, I changed this to can stand his dumb face. And it still kind of rhymes with doka ite. So no moron, that moron can stand his dumb face. Owata obaka doka ite. Even though cause owata obaka, the T and the K are very, what's the word? Sharp? I don't know. They're very sharp sounding syllables. Owata obaka. But I kind of had to sacrifice that for no more on that moron. I kind of had to sacrifice that, which I wasn't very happy about, but at the end I'm satisfied with the fact that I managed to achieve the same like sort of the rhyme in that. Yeah. Doka ite, so I just kind of put that into can stand his dumb face. I thought at the very least if the syllables didn't like hit as hard, I could still make the words themselves like sound like, you know, come off that way. So what I did, oh yeah, as you can see I changed it to no really. Okay. Fun fact about yatte yareru ka. I struggled a lot trying to translate that line properly because I didn't know how to get it down in a way that I liked, that I thought was slang enough to match the vibe of yatte yareru ka, but also match the syllable count. And my friend actually had also like done a bit of translation for Cherry Pop, but she decided not to post hers, which I hope she does, because they're really cool lyrics and I really like her lyrics. But so I was like, hey, I can't think of a better way to translate this line, can I just take yours? So that's how I got I'm so freaking done. Like, I'm not about to claim credit for that line because I did not come up with that. I saw that and I was like, shit, I gotta think of something different. But it's just such a good like translation of that line, especially in the context and style of Cherry Pop. So yeah, that is my translation process for Cherry Pop. I'm gonna send this to Ray because Ray wants this. Let me send this to Ray because where is Ray? But yeah, I think that's all I have to talk about in regards to Cherry Pop, which, yeah, that's all I have. So we're gonna end stream for today. Oh, Tiger Sums like cover win. I don't really want to. There are some songs that, like, yeah, sure, in an ideal world I wouldn't mind covering and singing, but also I already have a lot of songs that I really want to do. So Sums will be on a really low part of that list. Tiger Sona has the Cherry Pop hairstyle sort of already. Yeah, kind of. She's got the twin buns. Cause in Cherry Pop, Migu's buns are like bigger and on more like on the direct side of her head, but so I had to just move them up a little bit just so they fit my character style more. But I thought it was fun. Yeah. Thank you. This was such a fun stream. I hope to catch more streams. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank everyone for being here. I really, really appreciated it, and I had a lot of fun. Let me see if I can direct the Twitch raid. I will do that at some point. I'll end the YouTube stream in a bit. Let me close the jazz. Hold on, let me just you know what? Okay, it was cool seeing your translations. Thank you. You know what? Let's sit through Cherry Pop again, just as like a final hurrah of the stream. You know, then I'll stop the YouTube stream. Then I'll raid out with the Twitch stream, and then we ball. Anyways, okay. Let's sit through this one more time, shall we? I'll turn off the subs as well. Let's go. Chat.
Hey, Suki. Suki, Suki. Are you forever good night? Hey, Suki. Suki, Suki. Chinne, 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 chinne. Ba, ba, ba. No, no. おめえになれない今死んじまうわお前のことは顔しかやってない
Wait, I'm an idiot. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot that I turned off the. retake. Replay it again. sorry. I got silly. I got it. Yay! I hope you guys feel like enlightened or something now that I've explained like 99% of my process with translating the song, doing the art, and like the MV and all that. But, anyways. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for being here. It was very fun. YouTube stream, I will be ending now. I will see you guys, hopefully, in some other day. I don't know. I've been wanting to stream more, so like I don't know. I'll probably get a couple of streams in like me over the course of the next month because my semester for uni starts back on the 15th. So I'll probably sneak in a few streams before then. But yeah, thank you YouTube stream. Bye bye.